Hi there, it's day 286, and today's topic is everything you need is inside of you. Now, we have spoken in the past about this subject in the beginning, but I think the more we advance, and we are now in the third quarter, and we have learned so much, but I think this topic is so important to be lighted from different parts. And we most forgetting that no matter how far we're going in personal development, we're forgetting that by observing other people, seeing them as a model from whom we can learn, that sometimes we we are looking them kind of as God, as like the adults. And I want you to go back from this, because everything, you are as same as great as everybody else. They have not observed this wisdom from inside of them. They have this wisdom also from others. From generation to generation, the wisdom is giving to the next generation. And what is your mission, or what is your responsibility, is to give your own thoughts about them. That's the best way to learn, in order to be able to say, I understand. We understand something when we have lighted from different corners and are able to teach this to others. And in this way, I want you to remind that all the resources, everything that you need is already there, is inside of you. We have to start listen to our own voice. So there are two things. One, to listen, what is it that I really need? And we are so focused in the outside world that are forgetting to listen, what is it that we want? And in this path, by learning and seeing and getting inspiration from others, which is perfect, I support this. Still, they are just that, an inspiration, and it can, and to get something, to become great yourself, and to make something out of all the information that you're gaining here, is by giving your part. And you can learn only if you listen to your voice. We have forgotten it, because we're so focused on the outside world that we've forgotten what is the inner message, what are the questions that we have. And the first question that mostly we found is where we don't understand, and what's the next step that we have to take. And again, we are seeking in the outside world from those adults, from those who have already success and are there where we want to go, and we seek from them again, which is again drifting us apart from our our goal. So what we need is, and we have this inside of us, there are so many questions there. It's just like, it seems like an intuition, it's a voice that's saying, I don't understand, or that maybe in a conversation with somebody about your topic and your goal, and you think that can't be sure. But we don't get even to the point to say this, that I don't understand, or something is not quite sure here. And you have to, to label this in a way that what you are thinking, you have to become aware. The more you do this, the more it becomes aware of what is really important for you. What is exactly the part you don't understand, to which you have, to look for, to share your questions to the right people, in order to, go step to until you have reached what is necessary to do the next step. Only then you're getting the full potential of a combination of your questions and yourself, together with the inspiration of those people who have already succeeded in what is your goal. And what's also important is that you do start. Everything is starting with a small step. Zig Ziglar said that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And well, I started this project here not for you. I started from myself, and I thought if I share this with others, I can, give others inspiration, be a support. And it's more that by doing this, I have kind of a reflection. I think in a different way that I would do if I would have done this only for me. So it gives me inspiration, and things develop in a way that I haven't imagined before. I mean, take for example, we are now almost 300 days in under a year. And if you see those great names of personal growth, motivations, motivational trainer, coaches, and so on, they needed 10 years to post 300 episodes, because they do normally once a month, or every few weeks some. And I did this in 300 weeks, in under a year. Now I don't say this to pose myself as somebody great. I think everybody of you is this great. And I want exactly this. My message is to go back to yourself and see how great you are. Everything is inside of you. You can inspire others. Don't see them as God, but see them that, and this is the misunderstanding. I think they know that you can be also great. And it's more that you have to learn to trust yourself more, to listen to your voice in order to start and bring out what is inside of you. That is what I want to do. It's not enough for me to just have this for my own. If I see there are people who are not as good as others and have more success, maybe they have more connections or whatever, but in the sense of rightness, I think that there are so many other people who are greater than others, but haven't found the step yet. And it's not only about monetizing everything, because also this is something that in some way I don't support it. I think also if others can do this, I can do too. And in the same context, a friend of mine said, well, can't be that it's always about money, because there are people, take for example my studies that I did in communication. I paid for a seminar about many years ago, 2,000 euro, and well, at the same time there were other teachers, and mine was one of the best in Germany, who was also president of the Federal Union, and others took like 4,000 or 6,000, and they weren't as good. Maybe they can sell themselves better. Maybe they just don't care if others can support them, because they know there will always be people to pay this. But I think if there is a message inside of you, and inside of you is also the wish to share with many people, then it can't be always a question just of money. Because I think the more you share something also to those who don't have the money, but who are willing and want to learn, the more we share this wisdom with others, they can share this too, so that the world becomes a better place by multiplying much more easy than if I just concentrate myself on an elite, a close minimum size of people only to enrich myself. I think this enrichment will come by itself. First of all, because I don't think that one needs millions to have a good life. I think more it will come the more you have people around you which you call friends, who will share with you, your life, and money will flow by itself. It's not something you have to chase. It's something that by itself it will come as you concentrate yourself on your passion. So to close this up, remind yourself, see other people just as they are, just an inspiration. Try to find your inner voice. One of the greatest philosophers said that the most important is to become aware who are you, and then live your life fulfilled and share your talents, everything that you have, because all the resources that you need are already there. Live them fully, and till tomorrow, stay tuned. Bye bye.